Something huge is brewing on the cobbles this Christmas, and it all starts at the Rovers Return. Coronation Street star Jodie Prenger has just dropped some cryptic hints about what's coming. And let's just say, this year, Weatherfield's most famous pub will be at the center of chaos, secrets, and one shocking discovery. When Eva Price suddenly walked back into town, no one saw it coming. She didn't return alone. By her side was her new partner, Ben Driscoll, and his family, ready to take over the Rovers. From the second they stepped through those doors, the whole energy shifted. The regulars were stunned. The locals started talking, and Glenda Shuttleworth, she could feel her world tilting under her feet. Glenda's always been sharp, the kind of woman who can read a room in seconds. And while everyone else was smiling and welcoming the newcomers, she was watching, quietly, closely. Because something about this new setup didn't add up. Maybe it was how quickly Ben made himself at home, or the way whispers started spreading before anyone had even finished their first pint. But deep down, Glenda knew when something seems too perfect in Weatherfield, it usually is. And she's not wrong. As the days go by, tensions behind the bar start to bubble. The new owners have big plans, but not everyone agrees with how things are being run. There's talk about changes, rumors about who really owns what, and Glenda can't help but worry that her job and her place in this little pub family might be on the line. Still, she keeps that smile plastered on, serving drinks, listening in, and clocking every word. Because that's what Glenda does best. In her own words, she's a clocker. She notices things others miss, tiny details that start to form a much bigger picture. And this Christmas, that picture turns out to be far darker and far more dramatic than anyone expected. Jodie Prenger teased that what Glenda discovers is quite shocking. So shocking, in fact, that it could shake the Rovers and the people inside it right to their core. But don't expect it to be all doom and gloom. According to Jodie, this year's Christmas episodes will be the perfect mix of heartbreak and humor. Exactly what Coronation Street does best. Think laughter spilling out of the pub one minute and secrets exploding the next. The Rovers is set to become the beating heart of the festive chaos. A proper pub Christmas, with a community spirit that feels alive. And if you thought things couldn't get any messier, just wait until the truth slips out. Glenda's caught in the middle of it all, juggling fear, curiosity, and a stubborn determination to stay right where she is. She's not backing down. Not this time. She's sticking her feet to that floor, Jodie joked, and she means it. The Rovers is Glenda's home, her stage, her purpose. Even as everything around her starts to shift, she refuses to be pushed out. And in the middle of all the uncertainty, she finds unlikely comfort warming up to Maggie and slowly realizing that maybe, just maybe, not everyone is out to replace her. Behind the laughter and the clinking grasses, though, something still doesn't sit right. Glenda can feel it. She's seen too much, heard too much, and the way people keep avoiding her questions only confirms what she already suspects. There's more going on than anyone's letting on. And when she finally puts two and two together, it'll be too late to turn back. Corrie's producer, Kate Brooks, has already warned that Christmas Day will be a real family affair, full of energy, warmth, and explosive secrets. The Driscolls are right at the center of it all, and the entire pub will come alive with drama, laughter, and a few confessions no one saw coming. So, while it may start as a cozy Christmas in Weatherfield, it won't stay that way for long. Fans online are already buzzing with theories about what Glenda actually discovers. Some say it's a betrayal. Others think it's a hidden motive behind the new ownership. Of course, none of that's been confirmed, but the speculation alone is adding to the mystery. What we do know is that Glenda's instincts are rarely wrong, and whatever she's clocked, it's big enough to change everything. And that's what makes this year's Coronation Street Christmas so special. It's not just about the drama. It's about how the show continues to balance heartbreak with humor, secrets with celebration, and chaos with community. It's the kind of storytelling that makes Corrie feel real, messy, unpredictable, and deeply human. So as the snow falls on Weatherfield and the Rovers fills with laughter, one question lingers behind every smile. What exactly did Glenda see that left her so shaken? Whatever it is, we're about to find out. But one thing's certain, this Christmas, the cobbles won't be the same